Good morning. It is grocery shopping day for the month of December. So I am at Walmart first. I am going to do my grocery pickup order, which I have been loving. They did 2 substitutions and I was fine with both of them. So everything should be all set there. Then I am going to Sam's Club. Then I'm going to ALDI. And I do have to make a special stop at Meijer because Sam's Club, Walmart, and ALDI do not have a couple of like special holiday things that I need to get for recipes and such. So I'm going to try to keep track of the time better today to give you guys an idea of exactly how long it takes. It's 8:30 right now. Is that not just the most beautiful snow you've ever seen? We got a lot of snow the other day and it has all stayed on the branches because it's really heavy, but it is so pretty. All right, we had a bit of a snafu with Walmart pickup this time. It was still fine. They found all of my items, but I guess they were in like 3 different spots or something because the overnight crew had packed it or something. But that took about 25 minutes, which I have the time today. It's still totally fine. And I got to sit and eat my breakfast and listen to music and drink my pink drink. So that's fine, but I've never had it take that long. So now we're into Sam's Club. Whew. Out of Sam's Club and it has gotten cold outside. The wind is freezing. So I just loaded up the car. That took me, it is now 10 o'clock. That took me a while in there because I was doing other things as well. I was doing some Christmas shopping. You can see the back is getting very filled up. But my last big one is ALDI, and then I just have a couple things at Meijer, and then I get to go home. I'm gonna try to be home by 12:30. 12, that's my goal. We'll see how I do. All right, I just got out of ALDI. Time check, it's 11:20. Now I just have to head to Meijer for like 5 things, and then I get to go home and unload it all. Okay, just got done with Meijer. It is 12:17 or something like that. And I'm getting hungry for lunch. And I still have to go home and unload and everything. So I think I'm gonna grab a quick sandwich or something. And because I deserve it, I am totally gonna go get a Starbucks. Cause I deserve it after all my hard work. So sandwich, Starbucks, home. Honestly, this is the worst part when I plan it when Jason and the kids aren't home and I have to haul in, like the entire car is packed and I have to haul in everything by myself. Honestly, this is the worst part. Okay, I made it home, unpacked everything. I'm gonna turn you around and show you what I got. Oh, I am looking haggard. Whew. That's what it does to me though. I feel like I can't say that I feel like I've run a marathon because I've never done that. But I feel like I have been through the ringer once I get back. And my Starbucks and sandwich plan totally went awry. Because I don't know if this happens to you, like nothing was on the correct side of the road to where I didn't have to fight traffic to get back, like to turn around and get back over. So I was like, oh, forget it. So I'll just eat something here at home. I've got plenty of food. I just didn't want to fix anything, but I'm still gonna go get my Starbucks when I go pick up the kids from school later on. Okay, I'm gonna show you ALDI first. Here it is in all its glory. Over $200. I don't have my receipt on me, but I'll have all the totals for you at the end. I decided this month to just go with frozen chicken breasts, save myself the hassle of packaging it all up, because most of the recipes I'm doing with this will be crock pot or just baked in the oven, so it doesn't need to be like, it can be smaller chicken breasts and that's totally fine. Here is the frozen pizza. It's a rising crust one and it's like $2.47 or something. That's a perfect dinner for my kids when I'm not gonna be here. I got chicken wings to do the teriyaki and the buffalo wings for New Year's Eve. 2 things of riced cauliflower, that's for the good grub. Package of peas. I was gonna get chicken nuggets and then I decided to try these chicken strips for the kids. They're gonna be home, you know, on Christmas break, and so I like to fix them a hot lunch when they're home because they get real tired of packing their lunches. Here is Jericho's crap cereal. When it's gone, it's gone. I only got 1 gallon of milk because that's about all I can fit in the refrigerator right now. And so I save a little money back to get milk and fresh veggies every week, which is just a quick little stop after church. But the bulk, like 99% of our groceries are bought for the month. Here is the fresh tortellini. This is for the tortellini primavera that I'm going to be making. Half and half, lots of heavy whipping cream. I use it in my coffee, and then most of it is for baking. We like this shaky cheese, and it's like $1 something, way cheaper. Sour cream, a stack of different kinds of cheese. Lots of butter, again, for all the baking that I'm going to be doing. This, I talk about this every single month. This is our favorite ham. Comes in 2 separate packages, so you can open up one and then the other one doesn't go bad while you're finishing that up. Here are some pork chops. I'm going to be putting those in the crock pot with potatoes. We really enjoyed that last month. And then this I will be cubing up. They didn't have any cubed ham, but this will be fine. I just have to do it myself. I'll cube it all up, and that goes with the tortellini primavera. Eggs were a really good deal. I would have gotten more if I would have room in my fridge, but they were like 77 cents a dozen. Lots of chicken broth. I do make my own chicken broth, but I just didn't have time this month with all the extra stuff I'm doing. And then I didn't realize I got the stock, which is a little bit more expensive, but that's fine. It's like 20 cents more or something. So I got that for the venison stew. Lots of chips and pretzels and crackers. All of these taste just as good as the name brand, if not better. These are exactly like club crackers. These I need for the ham balls. These taste exactly like Triscuits. I did throw the kids a bone. They love fruit snacks and I never buy them. So I thought I would get them these, and they can pack them in their lunch for the rest of the month. Now, if you are not getting your baking goods at ALDI, you totally should be. It is exactly the same and it is so cheap. So I got 2 things of flour, 1 thing of sugar, lots of powdered sugar, peanut butter balls, lots of brown sugar for peanut butter cookies and turtles, lots of almond bark. This is really, really good almond bark, and we like it because it comes in the little individual trays. So if you don't need a whole package, you can just pop out the squares that you need and save the rest. It's like not one big entire brick. And this is only like $2.47, and I was at Meijer and it is like $4, and it's all in one brick. Walnuts, I'm gonna make cherry walnut white chocolate fudge. Parchment paper, I only need 1, but I got 2 because Aldi only has this around the holidays. Various spices here, very cheap at Aldi. Lots of sweetened condensed milk, olive oil, corn syrup. I don't know about you guys, but if you've noticed the price of vanilla, I've just been getting these little small ones from Aldi because I'm not paying like $25 or $27 at Sam's for the big thing of vanilla. I'm just not doing it. Julia really likes these for breakfast. This is what I make up for Jericho, and then I put them in individual bags and freeze them for him, those protein pancakes. We're having company tomorrow night. I'm doing a big bolognese sauce with spaghetti. They did not have my jasmine rice that I always like to get. So we're gonna try this. We like rice other than just like the plain short, like long grain rice or whatever. Jasmine is our favorite, but for some reason they didn't have it. Jericho's favorite mac and cheese. I made sure to have some of that because again, they'll be home for lunch during Christmas break. Toilet paper, just like the Scots. napkins. These baguettes were just a little over $1 each. And I'm gonna do homemade garlic bread. I do homemade garlic butter and salt, and then slice it open, slather it on, and then wrap it up in foil and put it in the oven. It's really good. We like kind of like soft garlic bread rather than crunchy. Lots of paper plates. Again, the kids are gonna be home. My favorite coffee. Mayo, tastes just like Hellmann's. Various assorted canned goods here. I never buy applesauce, but my cousin brought Red Hot applesauce to Thanksgiving, and it was so good. Jason really liked it too. So you do applesauce and Red Hots, and you mix them together and leave it in the refrigerator overnight, and then the Red Hots melt or dissolve into the applesauce, and you stir it up. So good. Lots of sugar, but that will be for a holiday meal of some sort. Spaghetti sauce, cream of chicken, cream of mushrooms, some tomato stuff, tuna. They didn't have the pouches that I like, but that's fine. Onions. We love these turkey snack sticks. They're great for packing lunches. Flour tortillas, and then I did get the burrito tortillas because that's what I'm gonna make with those baked chicken chimichangas. So that's what that is for. Grapes, these will be gone today, probably. When the kids get home from school, they will devour them. Carrots, Brussels sprouts, a bag of lemons, a bag of Fuji apples, regular carrots as well, white chocolate baking chips, and then brown gravy mix, Italian seasoning and ranch dressing powder. I already have that is for the beef roast. And then a taco seasoning. And that, I believe, is everything from ALDI. All right, here is Sam's Club. This is the pack of lettuce I like to get, and I actually just used up the last one a couple of days ago. So if you take care of it, this will last all month long, and that's why I like to get the romaine. Because it's very hearty. I got this bacon, and I needed really thin bacon for the Pioneer Woman bacon cracker appetizers I'm making. This is more than I need, but we will use it for breakfast or whatever. Here is a bone-in pork butt, which that is for our favorite pork recipe in the crock pot. Okay, let me come around here. I have never bought my ground beef like this, but they didn't have the really big packages like I normally get. And because it's in this log thing, it was actually cheaper than the smaller packages, and I needed 10 pounds, which this is basically that. So I'm hoping to cut it with the package on into 10 sections and then take the wrapper off and shove it in the bag and put it in the freezer. That's my hope. We'll see how that works out. This, I kind of did a substitution on the fly. It was reduced for quick sale. So it normally would have been $14.48, but it was $10.24. So rather than getting a big beef roast, I decided to get the stew meat, and I'm gonna use those same 3 packets of seasonings, and I'm just going to do it like that. So I think it's gonna be fabulous. I'm gonna freeze it today, so it'll be totally fine. But I thought that that's actually a lot of stew meat for $10. It is 3.2 pounds. Got some salami. Julia and I enjoy that. Okay, so you win some, you lose some. This was $4.99, which is generally a good $2.50 a package. It's generally a good deal. Then when I was at Meijer, they were $1 a package. It was their 10 for 10. You can't win them all, you know? So whatever, we will eat these and enjoy them. Little cuties, the kids love them. These are like $6.38 or something, which last time I bought them, they were like $8, so that's good. They're more in season. I love these. They're so tender and good, and they make perfect spinach artichoke dip, so that's what that's for. Dried cherries, that's for the fudge I'm making. Pecans, just in case we don't have enough for the turtles. Goldfish, this is a great deal on goldfish. 2 things of Cheez-Its, Olive Garden salad dressing. And I saw these and I decided I really need one that's good for heat, so I can stir like when I'm cooking on the stove with my nonstick pans. And so these looked good to me, and I like everything to be either black, wood, or white in this container. I don't like brightly colored spatulas and stuff. I'm a weirdo, but so I got those. Those were like $7 maybe. 2 different things of granola bars for the kids' lunches, string cheese. This was on special, so that was a great deal. I will need that for a bunch of holiday stuff happening. Peanut butter, I don't think there's any place cheaper you can get peanut butter because these are ginormous tubs of it. And I think it is 8 something. So to get 2 huge things of that is a fantastic deal. I got the kids Lucky Charms again because they actually have less sugar than you think. So got those just for them to have a quick snack or a quick breakfast. I'm fine with that. Animal crackers this time. I haven't bought these in a really long time, but I think they will enjoy them. 2 things of Doritos, 2 things of Tostitos. I have people ask me how you keep stuff like from getting eaten up in the first 2 weeks or whatever. How do you make it last all month long? The way that we do it in our house is, so say they can open up 1 bag of the Doritos and then they have to wait until the 2 weeks are over to open up the other bag. So we have to make it to mid-month before they can open like a second box or a second bag of something. And that just makes it last a little bit longer and kind of pace themselves with the snacks. But even so, the last week of the month is pretty rough. Like I've been listening to complaining for like 5 days now that there's nothing to eat. Obviously there's stuff to eat, it's just not what anybody wants. So until they manage it themselves and figure out how to save themselves some stuff for the last week, I can't help them out. So there's enough food for the month, should last all month. Don't hork down all your snacks in the first week and then complain the last week. So that's my thoughts on that. These I am donating to Jericho's classroom. They always ask for snack donations, and I thought this was a good little snack for his classroom, so that'll be going there. We're trying out the Sam's flushable wipes. They were way cheaper and you got way more, so we'll see how that goes. I needed some more Lysol wipes. I use all Norwex stuff, but I cannot use Norwex to like wipe down the toilet seat and stuff. I can't do it. So also one of these will be going to Jericho's classroom because they need some more of those. Aunt Millie's potato bread, those will go straight into the freezer. Lots of Parmesan cheese. My kids are weirdos except for Julia and don't like spaghetti sauce on their noodles. They just like cheese. So we go through quite a bit of that. 1 thing of sharp cheddar cheese. And that is everything from Sam's Club. 2 stores. This is my Walmart grocery pickup order. I needed some new scrubbies. I do not know how I'm gonna like them because they are awfully big. We shall see. The kids really like it when I do homemade popcorn on the stove. I am making this spiced tea for the girls, which I think they will both really like. I'll try to, if I can remember, I'll try to type out the recipe in the description box. I have some frozen Thai chicken soup that needs noodles, and I thought ramen noodles would be perfect. I'm not going to use the spice pack inside. I'm just going to cook the noodles with that Thai soup I already have, and I think it's going to be great. This is going right in the freezer because that's for French bread pizza. ALDI has diced tomatoes. They don't have the petite diced tomatoes though, and there are some recipes where I like them to be smaller chunks of tomatoes rather than larger. So we got 4 cans of that. Red wine vinegar, and again, stuff from Walmart is basically the only stuff I can't get from ALDI. These are for a recipe, a cookie recipe. Mints and gum. These are for the peanut butter cookies. I like this Italian style for the rigatoni, so you could totally use mozzarella, that's fine too. I like matchstick carrots for my salad. It's time to switch out the fridge and freezer baking soda thing, and I like these kind that have the things that you peel off for the fridge. So we got 2 of those. These are my coffee filters. Aldi has coffee filters, they just don't have the cone kind. More light bulbs, which that's one of the things that held us up in my pickup order. They were searching for the light bulbs. Cornmeal. This is our favorite microwave popcorn. If we're gonna do microwave popcorn, it's really good. So I got a 12 pack of that. That's a quick snack for the kids. And then I'm gonna have to check my receipt. I think they just gave me an extra of, and obviously, hello, I can't get this thing off. I don't have the key to get that thingy off. I'm sure I could like smash the carton or whatever. But they gave me double of the razors, double of the body wash, and double of my dry shampoo. So I'm gonna check my receipt really well. I don't think they charged me for it, which is weird, but I think they were having trouble finding that bag of stuff, and so somehow it got doubled. I don't know. Green chilies, my Aldi does not have green chilies, so that's what that's for. I like the tricolor pepper that you grind yourself, so that's a refill for that. Chicken bouillon, ground mustard I was out of, ground ginger I was out of. Aldi doesn't have ground pork, and I need this for 2 recipes. And I think it's just enough. I need a ½ a pound for one recipe and 1 pound for the other, so I'll divide that up. Julia is no longer gluten-free. We're not being super strict with it because it did not help her skin, which is what we were hoping it would help with. But we know that gluten is one of her high inflammatory foods. So whenever I can make a substitute that all of us like that's gluten-free, I will go ahead and do that. You know, just so that she's not like overdoing it on gluten. This is for the rigatoni bake for small group. And then the fudge that we're trying actually uses a sugar cookie mix. And then you mix sweetened condensed milk and a bunch of other stuff together to make the fudge. So we'll see how it turns out. I needed some quick sides on those days where I just have meat cooking and I need some sides. So we all like rice-a-roni. We like the chicken and the rice pilaf. And I did go ahead and get a family size because that's about what it takes for all of us. So that is Walmart. Now my little bit at Meijer. And the only reason I got these at Meijer is because I couldn't figure out how to add them to my Walmart pickup order in time. I couldn't figure it out. So it was the same price at Meijer, which is fine. I like these because they're sweetened with stevia, and I like the kids to have a little drink at lunch that's not just water, because they drink water all day long. Just got one little thing of these for Julia because she's always asking for them, so a little something special for her. I did get 2 pie crusts just in case I run into trouble with my pies and I run out of time. If I end up making homemade crust, I can throw these in the freezer and they'll be totally fine. Oh, and I should use those for the chicken pot pie turnovers. That's probably what I'm going to use them for, actually. I couldn't help myself. I love this peppermint scent so much that I got the dish soap because I didn't have the dish soap in that. Then Jason needed deodorant and Julia and I needed deodorant, and these 4 together I spent $15, so I got a $5 coupon off my next shopping trip. So I had a couple of Christmas presents in the cart, so I just did the Christmas presents on a separate transaction and used that $5 coupon, which I was very happy about. I could not find Red Hots, but these are basically the same. Hopefully they melt down into the applesauce like they're supposed to. So we'll see how that works out. Gluten-free fettuccine, frozen spinach. Aldi normally has feta, but I need it in a block because it's for that appetizer. So they only had the crumbled, which I wish they had it at Aldi because this was like $5 something, which is ridiculous for a small hunk of cheese, but there you go. Here is this weird Vandenbrink savory pork meatloaf, sweet smoked flavor. This is what you use for the ham balls. So I got 2 of them because I always have a really hard time finding them, and they're already frozen, so they'll just go in the freezer. And then if I end up making 2 batches for Christmas, I'll have everything I need. Or if I want to save one and we want ham balls in June or something, I will have it. So that is everything from Meijer. Let me give you the totals. Sam's Club was $289.70. Walmart was $125.35, and they did not charge me double for all those extra toiletries. So I probably will call. I mean, they're probably just gonna tell me to keep them, but I feel a little bit guilty. Like that is, that's probably like $25 worth of extra toiletries maybe. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure that out, but they did not charge me the extra. Then Meijer, and you can see my receipts here, super long. Meijer was $59.94. ALDI was $260.05. That is a grand total of $735.04. I did give myself extra for the month of December simply because of all of the holiday food, all of the holiday baking, but I suspect that I might be able to go 5 weeks on everything that I got. So it might not be until like the 2nd week of January that I have to go and do a big month-long grocery shopping. So I will definitely try to make up that money in January. I will try to do it less than my usual $600. All in all, I'm very happy with what I got. We have really good dinners coming up. I don't think I forgot anything. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's helpful for you, and I hope it inspires you to at least try 2 weeks, just so that you can have meals planned out for your family. We love eating dinner together as a family, and if I plan ahead and I have everything, then it's much more likely to happen. And I don't like I don't like going to the grocery store every couple of days, you know, because I haven't thought about what I need. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.